Hello, YNAB Nation. My name is Jesse Meekum from You Need a Budget. Yes, you do. And this is another Whiteboard Wednesday. This may very well be the biggest Whiteboard Wednesday that we have ever done and that we will ever do. Today I'm going to talk about budget outsourcing. It's a new feature. We've called it quantum budgeting. I came up with that, quantum, because it sounds fancy and I think it means something to do with numbers, and what we're doing is a bunch of number crunching on your behalf. You have to fill out a little profile. There's a little bit of work up front. All you got to do is give us your age, your relationship, whether you're married or dating. Dating actually plays into this quite a bit based on my own experience and what Julie told me. Money spent on dating was high, and then once we got engaged, it plummeted. We take that kind of behavior into account. Number of children that you have obviously matters. Their ages matters a lot. Debt that you carry, income, location, social activity, what you like, what you don't like, what you search on Google, and all sorts of other factors. We cram those all up together, grabbing from social data what we can, and just kind of reaching out to the interwebs and polling and looking and basically creating, I call it this kind of black box, but there's this gear going, and all of this activity, all of your data we'd be pulled in here, and we basically can do your budget for you. We can just set it up and let technology, the pinnacle of technology, handle it. So this is a Whiteboard Wednesday, which means we get a graph. This one took me a while to come up with, but time budgeting on the y-axis, time you spend budgeting. All that time you spend, the tedium, when you're standing in the, buying groceries, and maybe you've got a kid tugging on your leg and you've got to pull out your phone and it recognizes your location and pre-fills in 98% of the data, but you still have to think, what did I just spend? And then tap on that stuff, and put it in. That's time budgeting. Sitting down with your partner and asking yourselves, what do we want to spend? What do we want to do? That's time budgeting. Checking to see if there's money left somewhere. That's time budgeting. Now, this is the key part. Along this x-axis, you have time doing something else. So, as your time budgeting decreases, your time doing something else naturally increases. And that's the power of quantum budgeting. You've basically outsourced your budgeting to us. Yes, you need a budget, but we'll do it for you. And then, again, we maximize the time you can spend doing something, anything else, except budgeting. This little spot here, this is the outsourcing mecca. This is where you want to be, where you spend no time budgeting, we do that for you, and your time spent doing something else is maximized. Now, I know right when I got into this quantum budgeting with the fancy word at the front, and I drew this little box with the gear icon, I know a lot of you are thinking, that looks like a fancy box, and there's going to be a lot going on there, a lot of technology, and it's going to cost. And you're right, there is a price. I'm doing my reveal. The price is $0, because at YNAB, we believe that you get exactly what you pay for. We'll see you guys next time.